most part. Now, I think the biggest difference between these two phones, more so than the hardware, more so than the micro SD card slot support not being on the S21 but being on the S8, would probably be because of the software. Right now, this is always the biggest difference between these two phones because it's the number one thing that people are always like just interacting with on their device. The Samsung Galaxy S8 hasn't gotten an update in a very long time. The Samsung Galaxy S21 is just getting started with software. There still may be some security updates on this device, but for the most part, you're going to be outdated. The Samsung Galaxy S8 only got One UI 1. We are right now on One UI 3 point something on the Samsung Galaxy S21. So we are already ahead of the Samsung Galaxy S8. It's not getting any more software updates for the most part. Now, if you get the Exynos version, you can custom ROM it. Unfortunately, I have Snapdragons in my country, but this specific Galaxy S21 is going to substantially outlast the Galaxy S8 in every single dimension that you look at it, and that's an extremely important thing to keep in mind. So at the end of the day, you are getting way more software versions on the Galaxy S21 than the Samsung Galaxy S8, and I think that's the number one difference between these two, and one reason why I would recommend going from a Samsung Galaxy S8 to the S21. The feeling in the hand, the panels, the performance even, a lot of these things can be overlooked a little bit, but with more software updates, you're almost guaranteed more security. When you're on an outdated version of software like this, you're kind of leaving yourself up to a lot of security risks. But on top of that, outdated softwares have less features. So that's a pretty big thing to keep in mind. But going on with that, you're going to be getting much better battery life from the Samsung Galaxy S21 as well. You're going to be getting a bigger battery on the S21 with a more optimized software. With the low resolution display, you're kind of getting way better battery life from the Samsung Galaxy S21 than the Samsung Galaxy S8 as well. So this right here, those two things I just mentioned are in fact the biggest difference between these two phones, and probably the number one reason why I would recommend going from a Samsung Galaxy S8 to the Samsung Galaxy S21 mostly would just be because of the software and a tad of the battery life. So in terms of that, that pretty much covers it up.